This is my persuasive speech on aliens. An alien would be described more like a creature from outer space. Aliens would be described as extraterrestrial creatures instead of being described as another different kind of species that just does not simply live on our home planet Earth. Most of human species do not believe aliens exist, but the other half of the human species do believe they exist. Only a handful have witnessed sightings. I am here to convince you that aliens do exist and to give you more information on aliens and their existence. Other forms of life beyond our knowledge, such as aliens, do exist because they are planets in our universe that are capable of housing living organisms, and there are planets we have yet to discover. Scientists think aliens are real because there are these things called technosignatures that can detect either past or present technology that is most likely being used on a different planet. Where did the word alien come from? The term alien came from the Latin word alienus, which soon became meaning of strangers or someone not related by blood. Area 51 has been around since 1955, but does not mean there are no secrets. There has been reported of seeing a broken down machine of some sort that looks like a UFO. A man reportedly said he used to work at Area 51 and said that they had several UFOs being held there, and it was his job to make technology for the military to use on the UFOs. So who is to say if there's actually alien activity going on at Area 51? But it is very convincing that they are using the planes they are making there to cover up the fact they are hiding UFOs. And just recently, in January of this year, there were shadowy figures spotted right outside a mall in Miami. From eyewitnesses, they were over 8 to 10 feet tall, and they were non-human looking. There were over 100 cop cars and just a few helicopters witnessing this event. Police are trying to say it was 50 teenagers starting a fight, but there was video proof of a creature online, and it was not just a human walking down the street. Are the police trying to cover up the fact aliens were there, or was there just a fight with 50 teenagers setting off fireworks? One story of Sylvie's Valley Ranch in Eastern Oregon. 5 young bulls mysteriously died on the ranch, drained of blood, and their tongue and genitals were removed. For the ranch vice president, walking up to the dead bull was an eerie scene. He said the bull looked like a giant deflated plush toy. There was no buzzards or scavengers trying to eat the dead bull. The animals were clearly not shot or eaten by any animal or died of any poisonous plant. It is not impossible for a person or persons to take down a 2,000-pound bull, but they would have had a lot of problems, and there would be many tracks leading up to the bull. Ranch staff are now required to be in pairs and to carry firearms. 2 years before this happening, 2,000 miles south of the ranch, another cow was cut up and bloodless. Back in the 1980s, on the same ranch, some cows were killed overnight with one udder removed and not a drop of blood anywhere. Until this day, no one can explain any of the deaths that occurred on the ranch, but they have a $25,000 fine. $25,000 around for anyone that can solve the case. Just recently, Congress and the military were discussing that they saw a UFO that was an unusual oval shape when the military jets went out on practice runs roaming the sky. By the look of it, they saw no wings or rotors, and it outran their F-18s. Before they could get near it any closer, then they completely disappeared. Throughout the world, it doesn't matter what color you are or how much money you have in your pocket, half of humankind believes in aliens and the other half does not believe. There are a handful of people that have witnessed UFOs or aliens. So if you were not a believer before you read this, I hope I have opened up your mind to believe, even if it's just a little bit.